Hey, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk about all things personal development, professional development, spiritual development, financial development. It's all about up leveling, transformation, taking yourself to the next level, the rise. So my name's Avia Grayson. I am a lifestyle and business transformation leader, and I'm based in the UK. And I'm here today to speak about setting goals. That's what I really had to think about this. Setting goals. It's a subject that's really, really dear to my heart. I pride myself on saying setting goals and achieving goals is something that I'm really, really experienced at, because I have been doing it consistently now for about 15, 16 years. It's worked for me. I'll always set goals and I'll always achieve goals. And the secret behind that is having a system. I have my trusty notes here. Let me grab my notes because, I can babble and we don't want to do that today. We don't want to forget anything because I want to dive deep. I want to talk about goal setting like you've never experienced it before, and how it's worked for me personally. Most of the things I teach is my own personal walk. I've done it, it's worked for me, and I come out here and I share it. Thank you so much for allowing me to share it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And please like this video so that YouTube can just push it out there some more. So let's dive into what's a goal. A goal really is a desired outcome. You desire something. There's something that you want at the end of the day. That's what a goal is. And like I mentioned earlier, the thing that you have to accompany your goal, did I mention it earlier? I hope I did, is your system. You have to have a system to accompany your goal. And I learned this from this book here, this book right here by James Clear. And I realized that really, when I read this book, I have already established a system, but this really, really solidified that I was on the right path. I was doing the right thing. It's working, and I'm going to continue working it. So let's dive into number one. Number one is to be clear, to be crystal clear on the goal that you're trying to achieve. And I want to give you real-time examples so we can kind of weave our way through this. Say, for example, okay, let's use YouTube. I was going to use weight loss, right? But let's use YouTube as an example. I'm new to being really consistent on YouTube. I'm new to really showing up on YouTube. I've always been on Facebook and Instagram doing my thing, but now I'm serious about YouTube. So I've set myself a goal. So my goal for YouTube is to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's my goal. 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, right? So that's the first thing, is to make sure you're crystal clear on your goal. To accompany my goal, one of the things that I like to do is I like to attach my goal to a life vision, a ultimate vision. I always attach my goal to something, which is where number two is going to come in. The why. Why do you want 1,000 subscribers? Always ask yourself, when you have a goal, ask yourself why. Because when the going gets tough, it's the why that's going to keep you going. So ask yourself, Avia, why do you want that? And the reason why I want to have 1,000 subscribers is because I want to monetize my channel. I want to earn an income from it. I want to have a brand. Part of the big bracket, the big vision that is attached to is I want to have a highly profitable and successful brand attached to my name. And YouTube is going to be one of the drivers. So you see where the overall vision comes in and the why comes in, and the me being specific about my goal come in. So just sit with yourself, take a moment. It might take you an entire day to be sure this is the thing that I'm going for. Pencil it out, because I normally do. And to be honest, this is the book that's responsible for me really getting good at creating system. This is a very old book. I've had this book for over 10 years. It's called Living Your Best Life, and it's by Darren Hardy. I went to an event. I was in network marketing and I went to an event, met him there, bought his book, and yeah. So that's where me creating systems really started from, because this book is like a habit tracker. You create the system for something. So yeah. So number 2 we spoke about was your why. Having a why to where you want it. Number 3 is identify your barriers, because most of the time that's what's going to derail you. That's what's going to let you throw the towel in it and just forget completely about the goal, is because of the barriers. Going back to me and having a YouTube channel, I've had my channel since I set up my channel in, I'd say 2014 or somewhere there maybe. 2 years ago, I uploaded my first video. I didn't sit down and record it. I uploaded it from somewhere. I think it was Facebook or somewhere, or I used a video and I uploaded it to here. And that was it. Last year, 2022, I kind of decided that, you know what, YouTube, I want to go down that road. So I sat down and I recorded some videos. Now the barriers were, I've never used my DSLR camera. I've had the camera for about 5 years at that point, never used it. Another barrier was I'm not good at creating graphic thumbnails. I'm not good at that kind of stuff, and I'm not good at editing. Those were the things that was really keeping me from posting on YouTube, because if you know the culture of YouTube, it's like the videos have got to be good quality, the audio has to be good quality, the thumbnails have to be good quality. So it's a combination of things, and I'm like, I'm not even good at these things, so forget about it, Avia. So number 4 is going back to the habits, specifically defining, okay, what are the habits that I need, and what are the habits that I have that I need to get rid of? The habits that I need to welcome in, and the habits that I have that I need to let go of. Because if sometimes we have to release some things to make room for some things, and most of the time we have some really bad habits. Like I will say, okay, I'm going to record something on my phone, and my habit is I scroll. So I get on my phone and I'm just scrolling. So I had to get rid of that bad habit and develop habits that are in alignment to my goals. So I had to specify, okay, what are the habits that I need? That is what's going to get me to recording YouTube videos. So that was step 4. Number 5 was, the system. Number 5 is the system. Getting deep into the system. Like, it's a system that's robust. Like, yep, tick, tick, tick. It's like a robot. Don't deviate from that system. Stick into the system. Number 6 is to really assess, because sometimes you're doing some things and you're like, okay, is it working for me? Because sometimes you're going and the needle isn't moving. Like, you're doing something, you've got a system, you have to assess whether or not that system's moving the needle forward. Is it working? Is it not working? Do I need to change something? Do I need to pivot? Do I need to change the goalpost? Assess, assess, assess as you go along. Then number 5, which is major. No, not number 5, number 7. It is major. When I say it's major, it's major. Having accountability, having support that's going to see you through. Let me tell you about me. As a coach, I teach people. I get up every day and I'm like, okay, we create strategies. We're like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. Why did I become a coach? Is because when I decided to transform my own life completely in I started in 2014, and I went on to, I carried on 2014 cruise, 2015 cruise, 2016, I got super, super serious. I got really, really serious on okay, I'm going to do this thing. So I went out there and I got help. I had the books, guys, I have the books. I have the peers. I attend the classes. I go to the courses. I watch the webinars. I surround myself with the people because that's what's going to get me there. Have something, have someone that's going to have you, hold you accountable. Right now for YouTube, last year I said to myself I was going to be serious. I posted maybe 4 videos and that was it. Something like that, 4 or 5 videos and that was it. There was nobody to hold me accountable. There was nobody to say, Avia, how you getting on? There was nobody to say, Avia, do you need any help? No. Come 2023, I'm like, this season that we're in right now, I'm serious about growing my channel. So what did I do? I enrolled in a program. I enrolled in a program that's teaching me so much. Like the things I'm learning from the program, I've not learned in depth through watching the hundreds of videos that I've watched on YouTube on how to grow your channel. No, they don't tell you these things, because the people who are telling you how to grow your channel are people who have a paid program to teach you how to grow your channel. So they're not going to give it to you for free. So this program is what is supporting me, my peers inside the program, the other people inside the program who are ahead of me, who say, Avia, go out, reach out to that person's done a thumbnail for me, that person has done that for me, you know, how you getting along. Yes, if you are serious about your goal this year, please go back and visit all the steps. Quick recap. Number 1 was to be specific, identify your goal. Number 2 was to get clear on your why. Number 3 was to identify your barriers. Number 4 was to create habits. Number 5 was to create a tracker, a system. Number 6 was to assess yourself along the journey. Number 7 is getting support and accountability. I'm going to throw one in there. Number 8, be kind to yourself, give yourself grace, and be grateful. Can I say that again? Be kind to yourself, give yourself grace, and be grateful along the way. Even the fact that you're not there yet, be grateful of the fact that you are really doing something about the desires of your heart. If it's even to be grateful for that. If it's even to be grateful for the fact where you can now dream. You can now put your dream into motion. Right? So go out there and be great. Be amazing. If you want any help, please do reach out to me. Talk to me in the comments. You know, it's a dialogue. I'm not talking at you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for the next video.